Alrighty, next up, we're going to use that lower set, the 20 pounds. Get a slight hinge, belly strong. We're going back tap. So start with the weights right at your thighs, and then you're going to reach back with those arms mostly straight. Here's 4. Lock deep into that core. Feel a little in your triceps as well. Here's 8. Perfect. Okay, we're going to shift into some body weight. Stretch again through those hamstrings and get your arms going. So you have a couple different options. We are going to do an arm shift down dog. So lock deep into the belly. You're going to plant onto your left hand. Reach your right hand back toward your left ankle. And you're going to slide forward, reaching your arm out in front. So this is going to really work and develop the left shoulder blade. If you need, you can just drop into your plank and shift from there. All right, we're going to go for 8. Here's 1. Lock in deep through that core. 2, keeping your hips as level as possible. 5, try not to rush it. Keep that work going. 7 and 8. Other side. Reach back, shift forward. Legs are a little bit wider than normal. 3, you'll feel what's going on side to side as far as strength and stability. 6, lock super deep into that belly. Use the back. And 8. All right, come onto your hands and knees. We're going to do little bear taps. Grab into the core before we come back up and head to our band. Shoulders over your wrists, knees underneath your hips. Curl your toes under. Lift your knees just barely off the ground. Find flexion through that core, your transverse abdominis draw, and then we're going to tap opposite knee and hand. All right, here we go. 10 each side, 20 total. 2, 3. Find those self-flexions to get the work done. Remember from our isometric contraction day, we learned how to grab all those different flexions and hold on to them. We want to do that same thing here. Even though we are moving, still flex deep into that core. All right, there's our 10. Perfect. We're going back to the band. Now we know what's coming. Let's keep that work going. Okay, we're going to start with that crisscross on your handles, shoulders back and down, belly locks in. 2, come high and wide with those elbows. Remember that focus is on the back. 10, start with that solid core. Grip through those thighs and glutes. 18, 19, 20. Not only is it so functional and useful, I love building the back. I just think it's such a awesome, beautiful group of muscles. 2, 3. Just feeling them develop, feeling how they're supporting posture. Hold that chest high, tall stance, confident. 10 to go. 14, focus the back. Feel the muscles you want. Roll those shoulder heads back. 18, 19, and 20. Perfect. Okay, hinge forward. Soft knees, stick your hips back. Straight, strong arms. 2, feel those lats. 5. Keep those shoulders set in so your back is doing the work, not your shoulders. 'Tighten through the core. 14. Keep the back long and strong. 19, 20. All right, perfect. Getting to move on to that heavier set, starting with lawnmowers. Start on my second side this time. Find those strong foundation muscles. Flatten through the back. Square off there. Square off in the shoulders. Here's 8. Get that tight, tight pull. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep that rib cage wrapped. 7 and 8. Okay, grab your partner weight. And then we're going to go into our suitcase rows. Toes and knees straight ahead. Shoulders back and down. Chest lifted. Find that row. 5. 6. Keep that good hinge. 7. Belly strong. 8. Whew. Definitely at capacity. Alrighty. You're going to hit up those back taps. Then we have our little body weight set. Find that hinge. Lock that core. Try to eliminate swing and momentum. See if you can keep your body as still as possible. 7 and 8. And you just move those arms. All right. Here we go. Our down dog shift. Grab deep into that core. Reach opposite ankle, then shift forward and flex. 2, 3, 4. Can you keep that core wrapped the whole time? Keep flexion through the back. 6. Bring those hips down, but make sure they're not sagging. 8. Switch sides. 1, 2, 6. Hang in. 7 and 8. All right. Hands and knees. Curl those toes under. Lift the knees up off the ground. Here we go. Find those taps. 1, 2. Keep those shoulders up over the wrists. Try not to shift much in the hips. Should feel heat in the core, the abdomen. Still working the back to keep stability through those arms. 9, 10. All right. Let's hit one last round. I was hoping we'd have time for it. Right on target. Here we go. Get your band, get your crisscross. Tuck in through those hips, belly nice and strong. 7. Here's 10. Get those elbows up in line with the shoulders. 18, 19. Feeling that back build. Get that heat. All right, untwist your band. Shoulders back and down again. Take kind of like a mid squat. Pull your thumbs back to your armpits. Trying to keep those shoulder heads rolled back and down. They're going to want to kind of slide forward, roll forward. You're keeping them pulled back, squeeze together. 17, 20. All right, hinge it forward. Knees are soft, straight arms, strong back. 7. Check in that belly button drag to the back. Get those lats. 14. Feel your triceps just a bit too. That's fine. That's great. So that posterior backside, that's what we're going for. 17. 18. Come on. 20. Whew. Perfect. All right. Hitting up those lawnmowers. That single side row. Rotate your hips so they're square to the ground. Lock in through that upper back. Then pull with your lat. 2. 4. 8. Whew. Focus, focus, right here. If you can get that focus, take the brain there, train the body to contract where you want it to. 1, 3. Always strong through the core. 6, 7, 8. Perfect. All right, grab both. Hit up that suitcase row. All right, find that hinge. Strong long back. 4. 7, 8. All right, back taps. Mostly straight arms. Locks core. And 8. Whew. All right, let's get those down dog shifts. Big spread open fingertips. Enjoy that little stretch to the hamstrings. Relax through the neck and shoulders. All right, reach back and then forward. 1. 3. Pull with that core. Flex with the core. 6, trying to stay leveled off through those hips. And 8. Switch your sides. 1. 3. Dig in through that core. 3 to go. 7 and 8. All right. Getting those bear taps, curl the toes under. If you need to just hold that bear, that's fine too. Here we go. 3, lock in tight. 7, try not to go too fast. Gives me too much of a break. Or it makes it easier. I don't have to hold that flexion as long. Perfect. All right. Let's start with a child's pose. Sit those hips back and down. Reach your arms way out in front. Keep your elbows up off the ground and rest your forehead on the ground. Back days should still definitely heat you up. You're getting those big grabs, big flexions. Come up to your hands and knees, and let's thread the needle. Inhale, bring your right arm up. Twist, twist, hold it there a sec. Now exhale, tuck it under. See if you can lower onto the outer edge of that right shoulder. Let your hips roll and pull to the right. Feel an extra little stretch through the outside of that right shoulder. All right, press through that left hand, come up. Now let's go to left side. Inhale, bring that left arm up. Hold it a second. Try to make sure those hips are leveled. And then tuck under. The outer edge of that left shoulder. Let your hips pull to the left a bit. All right. Okay, we're going to stretch through those hamstrings again. So bring your right leg forward, pull the toes up, slide the hips back, and then drop your chest over that thigh. So really get that pull into the hamstring, into your calf, behind the knee. Let's take 3 deep breaths. Take your oxygen to the back of that leg. Stretch through the muscles. All right, let's go ahead and shift into that pigeon. So cross your foot over to the other side of the mat. Then lower the outside of your calf down on the ground. Walk that back knee back possibly. Depends on your flexibility where you're at today. And then level off through those hips. So the hips are squared and rotating to the ground. Good little back set. Remember to always kind of go back and think about where you've come from. Think about how far you've been or how long you've been at it, how far you've come, what weights you used to use, what you're able to use now. I hope you're not scared of lifting some heavy weight, building some muscle. So healthy, it's good for you. Builds bone density, strength, helps us come back faster from injuries. All right, other side. They happen, little accidents here and there, trip off the curb. Somebody runs into you. So having those quick reaction times, strong muscles and joints, ranges of motion, they give you a little bit more cushion for those little accident times. Remember, there is a whole wealth of good beyond just losing weight or toning up. Take one more deep focus breath. All right, and then cross that foot over. Walk your back foot back. Square off those hips. Oh, feels good. Hopefully you're enjoying a little bit of soreness and tightness from our complex training day yesterday. It's definitely a doozy. I enjoyed it. Deep breaths, inhales and exhales. Recognize just how awesome it is that you made it to your mat, that you turned on the video today, that you stayed committed and disciplined. Don't worry about the ones that you don't make. Just, set it up, good intention, make it next time. And then get what you came for. Sometimes you can come for a little bit more than others, and that's great. All right, push into those hands. Drive your left foot back. Walk your hands back toward your toes. We're going to get just a little bit of a lat stretch. So grab outside that right calf. Rotate your chest over toward the right. Now grab outside the left. Rotate your chest toward the left. All right, another day. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you tomorrow.